Want to generate multiple step-by-step answers to a question with just 3 lines of code? We'll declare a chain-of-thought module with a simple signature, request 5 completions at once, and directly access the answers from the response object. The example shows how to configure, call, and extract outputs in a clean, structured way.
Question equals, what's something great about the call_BERT retrieval model? #1 declare with a signature and pass some config. Classify equals DSPy, chain of thought question answer, n equals 5. #2 call with input argument. Response equals classify, question equals question. #3 access the outputs. Response completions answer.
This demonstrates declarative module instantiation, where a language model's behavior is defined through a simple signature string that specifies the input-output relationship. The code shows how configuration parameters, like the number of completions, are set during module creation, not during execution. The key distinction is that the module itself encapsulates both the behavior specification and its configuration. The pattern follows a clear 3-phase workflow. First, declare the module with its signature and any parameters, then invoke it with your input data, and finally access the results through the response object. The signature string serves as a contract that defines what transformation the module will perform, while the configuration parameters modify how that transformation is executed. This creates a clean separation between what the module does and how it does it. This approach matters because it provides a consistent interface for working with language models, where the signature defines the expected behavior and the framework handles the implementation. The code specifically demonstrates requesting multiple completions through the n equals 5 parameter and accessing the answers through the response object's attribute notation. It's particularly useful when you need to generate multiple responses to the same input while maintaining a clean, declarative interface. Let's break it down line by line.
Question equals, what's something great about the call_BERT retrieval model?
This defines the natural language question we'll pass to the chain-of-thought module. It's the raw input that will trigger the multi-step reasoning process in the next steps.
#1 declare with a signature and pass some config. Classify equals DSPy, chain of thought question answer, n equals 5.
This initializes a chain-of-thought module with a 5-step reasoning chain, where the signature, question, answer declares the expected input and output types. The n equals 5 parameter explicitly configures the number of reasoning steps, setting up the module before it processes the actual question.
#2 call with input argument. Response equals classify, question equals question.
This executes the chain-of-thought module with our question as input, triggering the 5-step reasoning process configured earlier. The result is stored in response for accessing the generated answer in the next step.
#3 access the outputs. Response completions answer.
This retrieves the final answer from the chain-of-thought execution. The response object stores completion results, and completions answer directly accesses the model's generated text output. DSPy module invocation pattern. The code shows the basic DSPy workflow where you instantiate a module with a signature string, call it with a named argument, and access the result through the response object's attributes. The classify module returns a response containing both the raw answer and reasoning steps in its completions field. Field names in your signature must exactly match the argument names you use when calling the module.
The reasoning that completes itself is never seen in the answer.